All right, hey. Bible. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know it's definitely time for that. Listen, yeah.
I know, but everybody else can.
Hey, how we move this out the way?
Move what out the way? Oh.
How we move that?
Oh. Get on that. Get over there.
I gotta put this up.
I know.
Chat.
Chat 113. Yeah. Homework 13. Which one? I'll just whatever you do. I ain't teaching you. Oh, second nurse is 11. And start at read one through 4, and then we're gonna jump to 13. So start at 1 through 4 and jump to 13. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Also, we're going to Revelation 19. Revelation 19 and
You said 13.
19 and well, yeah, 19 and
Oh, you got any lighter for yourself?
Nah, somebody, brother. I forgot that. I'll bring it next time.
Look in the bottom of that bag. I seen one in there. It wasn't in there no more? I could have swore there was one in there.
it talks about
I keep forgetting.
and then Ezekiel 7 after that.
That's because if you go back to where
Yeah,
it said
I be forgetting myself.
he had wings.
Yeah. No, yeah,
And
con.
I was like,
Lighter.
he didn't really say.
All right, shalom.
Shalom.
First one, want to give all praise to God, Abanawa.
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahusha, Bashim, Kakadash.
Give honor to the Apostle Elder Great Millstone. We taught us through the Spirit, peace and much love. Insights into Israel, you so-called Negroes. Latin Americans, your children according to the Bible. How to talk out of sleep, the year 2021. Yeah, hasten the day of the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai. Living these last days. All right, go ahead.
It's Mark 13:1. And as he went out of the temple, one of his disciples said unto him, Master, see what manner of stone and what building are here. And Yahushua answering said unto him, Seest thou these great buildings? There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
Yeah.
And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives over against the temple, Peter and James and John and Andrew asked him privately, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the signs when all these things shall be fulfilled?
Yeah.
And Yahushua answering them began to say, Take heed lest any man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Mashiach.
Yeah, so many should come in there saying, I'm a Mashiach, the anointed. You know, you got a lot of ice, like I said, you other Israelite camps. That's not coming to the true spirit of Yahweh Shai. You know, you got niggas that think don't believe in the 12 tribes chart. You got niggas that believe that the Arabics are the Arabics are the Edomites. All right, you got niggas believing that the Book of Enoch you can use the book. So all these different false philosophies, all these false Hamashiachs, anointings, right? Because they say that they swear that they had a truth, or that the Most High is dealing with them, but they ain't been found lies because their doctrine is of wickedness, man. It's of no value. So this, and then we use that with Christian churches. You know what I'm saying? Roman Catholicism. If I'm saying that word right, Slakia, right? All these different things that these people believe in is false, you know? We even within Israel. YSO SBK, no camp doctrine, right? But then here it is. You talk about no camp doctrine, but where you get the name of the Lord from? You get it from a camp. Where did you get the same people name you call yourself right now? You got it from a camp. Because it took for a certain man to break that down for you to understand that. A man can't teach himself. A man has to be taught by another.
That's right.
So therefore, you're going off on that. So that's those false Mashiachs, false messiahs, false followers of the Mashiach, proclaiming that they had a truth, but they don't, not doing the work. They have no works, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
And Yahushua answering them began to say, take heed lest any man deceive you.
Yep.
For many shall come in my name saying I'm a Mashiach,
Yep.
and shall deceive me.
Exactly. So there's niggas that have been deceived by some niggas saying that, hey, the Most High ain't dealing with me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what I'm saying is true. The Lord still let no man deceive you. Hey, not says in Job 21, the 21st chapter, that the deceiver and deceiver are all his. You know? Go ahead.
And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars,
Yeah, so when you say hear wars, rumors of wars, but nothing to these niggas don't prophesy. Hey, we're hearing rumors of wars right now.
That's right.
You know? There's a lot of rumors of wars going on. You know, all these different nations are getting all these new missiles getting ready to bomb America. You know what I'm saying? We're living in that time of great destruction, man.
That's
you know,
right.
I mean, we're coming to that time when it's not time to wake out of sleep.
That's right.
You know, and if you know about the truth, and you're not out here trying to prophesy, if you're not out here doing the work, man, I don't know what you're doing, man.
That's it.
You know, if you're not being consistently every single day, you know what I'm saying, every single week, I don't know what to tell you, man.
That's it.
You know, because we're living at the last days, the very final times. You know what I'm saying? This is not the time to be bullshit. You know what I'm saying? To be wavering back and forth. I mean, this all we got. And if we're gonna accept to receive anything from the Most High, we gotta have works. You gotta have diligence. You gotta have show forth that faith, man. You know, because the things that we're gonna be able to receive is gonna be things that our minds can't even perceive. You know, our mind can't even understand the glory, all right, that the Most High has for the elect. And if you want to be the elect, you gotta work. You know, the elect, they're preaching, they're prophesying, they're doing the work, man, constantly. This is an everyday thing, man. Go ahead.
be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be.
Yes, so be not troubled, much things must needs be. You know, so wars must happen. You know, the war Armageddon, World War III, it must happen. These things are gonna happen. Go ahead.
Hey, slack it real quick. I ain't slack it. Let me grab this before you continue. Hey, this is Luke. This is Luke. All right, this is Luke 9 and come. This is Luke 9 and 60. Yahushua said unto him, let the dead bury their dead, but go thou and preach the kingdom of Yahweh.
That's it. You know, let the dead bury their dead. You know, and go preach to the kingdom of the Most High.
Hey, slack it. Let me just jump.
Okay.
This is 59. This is Luke 9 and 59, 9 and 58, just for edification's sake. And Yahushua said unto him, foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man have not where to lay his head.
Yeah, because Yahushua, he was constantly on the move. You know, he was moving place to place. He was doing the work, man. He had time to lay down. You know, he had time to rest. You know? Go ahead.
And he said unto another, follow me. But he said, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father.
Exactly. So the Lord told him, follow me, but he had excuses. You know, he was that guy that, you know, you gotta come do the work, always something going on. You know, always got an excuse. You know? Always doing something else, what you're supposed to be doing, man. You know?
And this is Luke 9 and 60. Yahushua said unto him, let the dead bury their dead, but go thou preach the kingdom of Yahweh.
Yup.
61. And another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me first go bid them farewell.
That's it. So, you know, this and that's it. That's what Jake, you know, I want to go out there and do it, but I got something else going on. You know what I'm saying? I got my own issues that I got to deal with. But does not the Lord's come first? You know, does not Yahweh Bashim Yahushua come first in all things? Are we not trying to get back to the Most High? You know, are we not trying to serve the Lord? You know what I'm saying? And you got these niggas that, you know, they're like, nah, you know, you ain't gotta go out to preach. You ain't gotta go out for salvation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go do nothing. All you can do is be a keyboard nigga on Instagram. That's not what the mission. That's not what this shoot was about.
Right.
You know?
Because it's like, but that's kind of how it is. Like you said earlier, how do they even know about the ICBM missile?
Exactly.
How they know about the vaccines if we ain't telling them, man?
Exactly.
Right.
How they know about the mark of the beast is the chip?
Exactly.
You know? How they knowing that without, like you said earlier, brother, the camp, man?
That's it. And all camp goes back to army.
Right.
So we just armies of the Most High. So you know, Jake want to be on his own. He want to his own understanding. But your understanding is fucking off, man. You know. But then going back to the whole point is that man had excuses.
Right.
You know. Oh no, I serve you, but I gotta go do this real quick. But when the Lord came to Peter, he dropped everything he had and followed him, man.
Yeah.
He didn't make no excuses, man.
Even the tax collector.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew.
He said, "Fuck it,
Fuck it.
let's go."
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, this is Luke 9:61 again. And another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but it's always a but.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right?
So
Let me first go bid them farewell,
Yeah.
which are at home at my house.
That's it. So he want to go tell people bye.
He want to go hit his woman's coochie one
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I might not know next time I might see you. Let me go and bust that open right
Exactly.
quick.
Exactly.
You know? Hey, man, it's time to go, bro.
Busybodies.
Yeah. Hey, like that one show I showed you. What did he say? Anaconda. He told the mother. Remember the show I was watching, that 100 show?
Oh.
He said Anaconda.
Yeah.
And she said, hey, her shit lit up.
Yeah,
She's
she
like,
knew.
it's time to go. Her dog's like, wait. She's like, it's time to go. You know?
Yeah, it's time to go.
Hey, it's time to, hey, bitch, you ain't got no time.
Yeah.
What about my friend? Fuck her.
Friend. That's it.
She ain't on the list.
Yeah.
She ain't one of the chosen ones. She can't go.
She can't.
You know what I'm saying?
Knocked her off.
Yeah. Go ahead, how we say?
Said she put a drug thing on. She drugged her.
You drugged
But
her
she came
ass. Knocked her
downstairs, She was like,
out.
"What's going on?" And she drugged
Right.
her. The mom drugged her.
Right. Because she wasn't meant. You know what I mean? Because she really ain't really that. And that go to show you, damn, my shit's good. That really go to show you that your friends ain't nobody but those that's in the truth. Hey, who is my mother? Who is my brother?
That do the will of the
But those that do the will of my
But
father.
also that means doing the work.
Doing the work.
Because if you're not doing the work, there's no friendship.
Yep.
Because, you know, and that's another thing too, because a certain spirit can get put on you. You know? If you got somebody that's lukewarm, that's not fully dedicated to how about Shemel Shai, and you're around them, that shit could jump on you, man.
That's right.
And you don't want that shit on you. So you cut off the dead ends, man. You cut off the parts of the body that don't want to grow, you cut those parts off. And you continue with those that want to grow. You know? And that's what our scripture said that there'll be no leaven in the lump. You know? Because you can't have somebody that's half in and half out. It don't make you look good. You know? You gotta be consistent, man. 24/7.
Hey, let me finish this off. This is Luke 9:60. 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hands to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of heaven. Yahweh, Salaki, is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh.
That's it. So a man that, you know, you start doing the work. You know what I'm saying? You soon as you step foot out here on the highways and byways,
That's it.
you know what I'm saying? You draw the oath.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then once you stop and you start looking back, you're not fit for the kingdom of the
You're not
Most
fit.
High. You know? So once you step out there on the highways and byways,
That's your
man,
fault.
you chose to do that,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying? And you look back, and then for you not fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's heavy.
That's heavy. That's hella heavy, man. Because that's all. You can't take your hand off the
You
plow,
know, you
man.
can't, because once you do, you're done.
You're done.
You know?
Hey, if you walked into this thing, you took an oath with Yahweh Shem Shah. Hey, you know, we got to understand, we took that blood oath with the Lord from the beginning. Okay? And it was rehashed with Abraham. Right? We went on, we took another oath. Hey, this is a blood oath. This is a life oath. You can't get out of this shit, man. Ain't no getting out of this. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's what Jake thinking he can make a new covenant with the devil, with Esau. He thought the covenant that he made with Esau was going to bring him peace and joy and happiness, right? Because what they say, since we have been away from Egypt, we had never felt so many pains or went through so many things. You know, life was good when we was in Egypt. Wow, we ate bread, we ate good. They had their shrimp, crab, and lobster. You know what I'm saying? They never missed a meal. Hey, but when they had to get into the wilderness, man, hey, they was eating berries and shit. It's like, wait, hold on, man. You know, I want some. Where's the fish? You know, we're the good old pleasant things, man, that we used to. So when you get into that mode, you can't lose yourself, man, because you took an oath with the Lord. You walked out of Egypt because you chose to take that oath. Now you got to fulfill it.
That's right.
You can't come out to the camps. You can't come out and you say, okay, Lord, I'm rolling with you. I'm going, but all of a sudden you out, you done. You know. Go ahead.
This is James 1:6. But let him act in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed.
I said nothing wavering, you know, because you can't waver in this shit. You know, you can't be going back and forth. You gotta be one way.
That's right.
You know, you gotta be one way every single day.
That's right.
You know, that's serving Yahweh Shem Shai.
That's right.
You know, and that's what we do. You know, we don't waver in our mind.
Nah. Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying?
What is that to go back to?
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't that what Peter told the Lord? Say, where am I gonna go?
Where you gonna go?
Hey, we say, Peter, should you leave me also? He say, where am I gonna go?
Exactly.
What the fuck are we gonna go back to, man?
Exactly.
You
Because
know
we already know the shit's over with. Like, I mean, America is going down, bro.
Going down
Right.
quick.
I mean, it's going. I mean, with the RNA filed for bankruptcy.
That's right, brother.
Yeah, come.
You know, so I mean, you know,
And
the
they set
RNA.
up for war, Iran,
Yeah.
and Iran shot off a missile over over out of the Straits of Hormuz. They shot a missile off at an American vessel, but they did it, and it landed. I think they said like 15 to 20 miles away from the American vessel, man, letting them know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so hey, man, the war is gearing up.
Yeah, and they go right back to Matthew 24. That,
Yeah,
you know what
24
I'm saying?
chapter, yep.
That there should be wars, rumors, and wars.
Yep, that's
I mean,
nation shall rise
Mark
against
13.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, Matthew 2.
Yeah.
Matthew was heavy right
Matthew
now.
24, yeah.
Matthew 24 is heavy in the
Heavy as
motherfucker
hell.
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Second Ezra 15 to 16 is heavier than the motherfucker right now.
You brought out
No.
you brought out in your video Joel 2.
Yeah,
3.
Joel,
Joel,
man, that's Joel the 3rd chapter is heavier than the motherfucker right now.
So you look at what you just said, brother, coming out of Egypt then. Now we coming out of Egypt again.
Right.
Because you ain't gonna be able to eat like you can't go to a restaurant and
That's
eat comfortable, man.
That's it.
You go hey, we like he said, hey, we gonna be pilgrims, man.
Yeah.
Walking. We don't know where we gonna be
You don't know
at.
where you gonna be at, man. Now, what you gonna end up in, man?
Just like the Netflix show, Book of Eli, he didn't know where he was going to end up at.
Right.
He just kept walking in faith.
So did.
This is James 1:7. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord.
Yes, so don't let that man think anything or receive anything from the Lord. Because if you ain't work, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't, man, bro, if you ain't work for the Most High, don't expect to see nothing, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this goes, in this person, the men in Israel.
Yeah.
Because they got, the men, this talks to the men in Israel. If you a man in Israel, if you came and you know you're Israelite, you ain't out there teaching it.
Right.
Bro, don't expect to get in front of the Most High.
Don't expect to be the elect.
No, hell no. Hell no. Don't expect to be on 144,000, one of those men that got crowned for Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Don't expect to be that.
Right.
Because you didn't work for that. You know what I'm saying? You bullshitted. So accept to get bullshit back.
That's it.
I mean, it's simple, man.
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Go ahead back on that, Mark.
Mark 13:7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, verse 7. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled.
Yup.
For such things must needs be, but the end shall not be yet.
Yeah, so it ain't yet. You know, we know that we're in that time of World War III. These nations are already getting ready. It's already, like I said, we say the same thing over and over again because that's all we were given.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So we sound like broken records.
But it's okay.
But it's going. But like at the end of the day, what it know would do? He pops out 100 years of the earth being flooded. You know, but go ahead.
For the nation shall rise against nations and kingdom against kingdom.
Yeah, so nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. You know,
That's it.
North Korea, America, China, America, everybody's gonna fight against America.
China and India.
Yeah.
Hey, India and China, Russia. Hey, man, all these places.
Cause ain't over in Israel shooting over there in Iran.
They shooting at they hitting up Iranian proxies over in Syria.
That's it.
Right? They've been shooting up Syria for forever now.
That's it.
They keep on, but they just within the last I think I'm gonna do a video on that too. But just within the last week, they bombed Syria Iranian proxies over in Syria 4 times within the last 4 weeks. The Israelis keep bombing them. And so you know they pushing us closer to that war.
That's right.
To the Valley of Jehoshaphat. You know.
And then you look at it, it's like it, brother.
Yeah.
You look at it. Why don't they ever show that on TV?
Oh, they don't want to show that.
They
bro.
don't want to show you that. They
Yeah.
want to show you propaganda shit.
Yeah.
Man.
Now America want to show you the bullshit that's going on here to
Right.
keep you asleep, so you don't understand what time we come in.
Yep.
Cause on the outside, America looks like everything's all right.
Yeah, it looks good.
But when you look at the people, they're not.
They're not. You can see them.
Cause cause literally they just stormed the Capitol building. They're still over there rioting.
Hey,
about it.
they got that bitch like Iraq now.
Yeah, and they just put out martial law.
Yep.
It
on the
look like
ground.
we're in a third world country, bro.
They literally just did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So shit is going down in certain parts of
Decent.
America.
Yeah.
It is that if you live in a certain city and state, it don't look like it. Like
Yeah.
Tennessee, it look like everything's all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, besides that shit. But when you live in certain parts of the state, you know, like
Yeah.
everything everything going
Everybody
good.
going out eating.
Everybody going out eating.
having
You know what I'm
their
saying? Go
business.
back and up and down. But that's where I was gonna say that the foundation of Egypt shall fail, and the foundation is the people.
That's it.
Because they don't want to hold the system up.
Right.
So once the people they lose it, the system lost.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
And there shall be earthquakes in diverse places.
Yup.
And there shall be famine and troubles.
Famines and troubles. We're coming to famines and troubles.
Shit, I already talking about a heavy food shortage.
Yep.
It's starting in UK. They are right now. They say that you can barely find food on the shelves in London. They say you can barely find food at all. Double 7, you know what's talking about.
Yeah.
You know, I eat it. You know, so hey, the shortage is happening because the virus, they been shutting people down and shit, going through with this virus and shit, man.
Hey, China's on lockdown.
Oh shit,
China's on
locked down.
China's on
And they
lockdown.
put the tape on their ass.
Yeah, put a tip on so that
Break-
door break. You go to jail and get
That's
fined.
it.
So
it.
these things is getting pushed, but America just
Yeah.
America ain't trying to go, man.
Babylon, that whole trying to last. That whole trying to yeah.
Go ahead.
And there shall be famine in and there shall be famine and troubles.
Yep.
These are the beginning of sorrow.
So these are the beginnings of sorrows, famines, and troubles. You know, and this is what we're coming into. Like I said again, famines and troubles. Because right now, martial law being implemented, that's a trouble. That's gonna police the whole entire world. So now everybody's gonna be on lockdown because what over there Washington DC they down there tripping, man.
Yep. I'm about to say that. Yeah.
They tripping down there, man. You know?
Stopping at a red light.
Uh-huh.
And you got a soldier right there.
Hell yeah.
When have you ever seen that, man?
Never.
That shit, they said they just put in 25,000 armed forces. Damn, what's that? I can't remember. I think it was the Army. They pulled them down there in Washington D.C. to block that bitch off.
Yeah, that National Guard. Yeah,
National Guard. Yeah, you see how they got it set up? They got it. It's set up where they got. You can't even get down even close to get to the street to get to the White House or to get over to the Capitol.
And another thing too, before a great society fails, the people fail first.
Yeah.
That's right.
The people riot.
Yeah.
Before a society go, the people make it go.
Yeah.
They riot, they revolt. You know what I'm saying? They fight against their own system.
And what kind of nation gotta hide their princes gotta hide themselves behind walls?
Yeah.
They literally gotta hide behind their military might fences, gates. They got fences. They got big ass fucking what you call them?
Barcades.
Yeah, man, it's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They literally hiding behind they might now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
high enemy line in there.
Yeah, that's in your own. You know, that's crazy as fuck.
As a matter of fact, like the Apostle Gabar said, hey, this is Rome all over again.
Yeah, you know.
This is a continuation of Rome.
Continuation, man. This is it. This is the feet and the toes. It's over.
Yeah.
You know, and they said that that there was a hit out on some of the senators.
Yep.
They said somebody going to die. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Hey,
man, this
it's
shit
in there, 15, they say, hey, they should not regard their kings.
Yep, that's it.
Nor their princes, you know? Because they're not going to, because why? The people, they're voting against white. Because they know Donald Trump is it. They know Donald Trump was that great hope.
Yep.
So they know that Donald Trump, that nigga Joe Biden's finna crumble this bitch, man.
Yeah.
You know, and they know that. You know? So they're gonna fight as hard as they can to keep Trump in office, but they can't.
Yep.
You know?
Like Ock was saying, real quick, there was that blackout that happened overseas. They talking about supposed to come here too. Yeah, I forget where the blackout happened at, but it was, no, it was over. It had man, I can't think where it happened, but it was I think it was over in Europe somewhere. They had a heavy blackout. Yep. You know, I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be off. Might be off on that, but it was a blackout pop. But it's supposed to be hit here.
They come.
Well, they, like he said, Portland had a blackout.
Yeah, man.
See that? You know,
it's fucking horrible out when you go out to what's that spot out there? Don't worry.
Oregon, Portland.
I can't remember the spot there when they done fucked up the whole Washington.
That's
Seattle.
That's Seattle.
Seattle, Washington.
Yeah,
man. It says it's all fucked up down there.
Yep.
Whole downtown. They say they done fucked that whole shit up.
But take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils, and in synagogues ye shall be beaten, and ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my name's for my sake.
That's it. And that's gonna happen to us too. When that time the church gonna get persecuted.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Esau gonna try to run us down. We're gonna be considered a threat, terrorists, because other things that we proclaim. You know, go ahead.
Wait, I said, y'all know, immigrants are Mexicans, immigrants are coming up, they're all riding from like, it's a border, and like a whole bunch of them coming all the way down here to America.
Go ahead.
These are the beginnings of sorrow, but take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils and in synagogues, ye shall be beaten, and ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them.
Reload. Yes, for a testimony against them, you know, against those kings and governors. This is why we're prophesying against America. You know? Go ahead.
And the gospel must first be published among all nations. But when they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand what ye shall speak. Neither do ye premeditate, but whatsoever shall be given you in that hour, that speak ye.
So that's what we get us in that hour. We're going to speak. You know? So when we get put up in them situations like concentration camps, when we get grabbed up, you know what I'm saying? We're going to know what we're going to need to say. And it might just be nothing. Like I always say, because there's nothing to say anyway. Ain't shit to say no way. You know, to these devils, to Esau, because they already know. You know? Go ahead.
For it is not ye that speak, but the holy by the Ruach HaKodesh.
That's right.
That's it. The Holy Ruach that speaks through us. You know? Because we don't write a script on what we're gonna say. It just comes out. You know? Because the Holy Ruach, the Holy Spirit, man.
Now the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son, and children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death.
That's it. It's going to be a lot of dysfunction going on within a household, you know, because families going to do different other things, you know?
Hey, not everybody believes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, save your ass. Hey, I gotta give you up.
Yep.
I gotta save my ass, man.
That's it. You know, and then like I said, you know, you gonna have men selling their daughters for sex, for food, you know, all types of shit. You know, it's gonna bring revolt. You know, everybody gonna get along in that time of day. You know, so it's gonna be a lot of things going on in that time leading up to this great time we're coming into. You know, it's gonna be a lot of distress. People ain't gonna know what to do. Money's gonna be empty. Your pocket's gonna be broke. You know what I'm saying? Food gonna be short. So you know, water gonna be getting cut off. Electric gonna be getting cut off, man. It'll be no more internet, no more Wi-Fi. So then what you gonna do in those days and those times? And then for the ones who know that they're Israelites, who are supposed to be teaching and preaching, you bullshit, what you gonna be doing then?
Right. Now you gonna be hitting Call your hot
Yeah, go on your high about shit outside. When it's like, nigga, it's too late. You ain't got no works. You ain't got no works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no edification out there.
Right.
You fuck.
That's it.
You know? You be like, damn, I should have went out there when I... Bruh, don't be that nigga that regretted it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when this internet go up, we gonna be good.
Right.
You know me, I ain't gonna give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be sitting here going back. I'm like,
Hey, you did the work.
hey, I did it.
You did it.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't shit for me to be upset about.
Yeah.
None of us up here. We ain't nobody up here gonna be sitting there bugging the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Tripping. You know what I'm saying? Bro, no, man, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be like, hey, Dwight, how about see me all somebody go, we about to go home.
Yeah,
But they're gonna be, that's what I'm saying. There be those that rejoice, some of them wet.
Yeah.
Because we read that in 2 Corinthians 13, the Lord told when he came back, some rejoice, some wet. You know what I'm saying? And those ones that wet, they were the ones that didn't do the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were ashamed. That's why some led to everlasting life, and some to everlasting content. You know? Because some of you going to be in everlasting shame and content. Because you knew that, oh, damn, I was wrong. My doctrine was wrong. I was wrong about Esau being Arabic. I was wrong about talking shit. I was wrong about not doing the work. Nigga, that's your fault, man. You know? I mean, I don't know exactly what you're talking about.
Give me some.
It says, some were, when it comes to some were sorry, some were glad.
Go on. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? You got it?
No, I don't have it.
Yep, keep going while they look for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mark 13 and 13. And ye shall be.
Go to 13.
Go on.
12, 12 to 13.
Second Esdras, chapter 13, verse 12. Afterward, I saw the same man come down from the mountain and
And that mountain
called,
was a chariot. Go ahead.
and called unto him another peaceable multitude.
So the Lord called another piece of multitude. You know, there's multitude of Israelites. Go ahead.
And there came much people unto him,
Yep.
whereof some were glad,
Some were glad. Go ahead.
some were sorry,
Some were sorry. Go ahead.
some of them were bound,
Some were bound. Mm-hmm.
and other some brought of them that were offered.
Yep.
Then was I sick through a great fear,
Yep.
and I awakened and said, Thou hast shewed thy servant these wonders from the beginning.
So some were glad. Those are the ones that are glad were the ones that did what they're supposed to do. That would make sense. The ones that are sorrowful were the ones that didn't do shit. Or that didn't do what they were supposed to do. Right? And that's what goes back to Daniel. Let me get that real quick. Daniel, what was it? Daniel 12. You know, some to the wicked to everlasting life, and some of the shame everlasting content. Because a lot of these niggas they're gonna be shameful. You know? You got that precept?
Yeah, the precept. This is James chapter 2, verse 14. What doeth it profit, my brethren, though a man shall say he hath faith and have not works?
Exactly. So what does it profit a man to say he has faith but no works? Well, I believe in the Lord, but you ain't got no works, bro. Go ahead.
Can faith save him?
Can faith save you? Go ahead.
If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food,
Yep.
and one of you say unto them, Depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled not with understanding.
Yep.
Ye give them not loose things which are needful to the body.
Yep.
What doeth it profit?
Is that it? So you tell somebody be warm and be hungry. Basically, somebody's out there that they ain't got shit already, right? She's naked, she got no food. Oh, you'll be blessed with food one day.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? What is that gonna do for you?
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep.
Cause you still ain't got no food. You still cold.
Have you
Same thing.
seen it?
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with the truth. You know, I believe, but I ain't gonna go do no work.
That's right.
You know, nigga, what the fuck?
Yep.
You might as not well believe then, bro. You might as well go back into the world, do what you was doing. Because it's better to have known the Lord than not to know him.
Right.
Than to blaspheme his name. You know?
And you start to see how these females are doing that, man. You know, hey, they talking about they come into your inbox on social media talking about, hey, can you help me with my kids? You know, I had to post something, man, but it was a scam, man. Multiple women are starting to do that, man. Because what? They know this time is coming to a halt.
Yep.
You know, they ain't gonna have that. So if they don't have the man of the Lord, which we preach and teach and put down scriptures all the time on our posts, they're looking for that man to be a simp. But all they don't know is that we the men of the Lord. Yeah. And the Most High gave our strength back to discern their wickedness, man.
That's it. You know the thing too? It's because, you know, and that's what brothers have women. They have women, they have wives. It's because women with you right now don't mean she'll go to in the kingdom.
Huh.
Because what happened, Lot's wife didn't make it with Lot. She got left behind. So it's because you got a woman. Yeah, another thing too, that's what Scripture said, they had wives, so you had none. Because for the time is short. So we understand and know that because you got a woman right now don't mean you're going to have her later on. She might fucking die.
Yeah.
The Most High might not want her to come with you. So why would you worry? So why would you upset yourself about something that you know is temporal? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, beat up on your woman. Always trying to hold my woman this shit. Nah, bro, that's a lame ass excuse. Yep. Because she not gonna make it. She might not make it with you. She might take the chip. You gotta let her ass go. You know?
They don't like that. Women don't like uncertainty.
That's
man.
it, bro. You can't.
If they go without food for one day, hey, they gonna be able. They ain't gonna be able to survive.
Hell yeah.
If they ain't sitting on the couch eating some damn shrimp. Hey, some chicken fingers or something. Hey, they gonna do what they gonna do? Hey, you can't eat chicken. Hey, it's cold as hell out here right now. Hey, what if we gotta be out here for 24 hours, man? Before the Most High allowed us to go to another section. You know, hey. So hopefully the Lord said that my men, should drink and eat, man. Yeah, so hopefully we don't even have to see this, because we're going through this hell right now. We're going through that storm right now. Well, a lot of people they eating their milk and cookies at the crib.
Right.
We out here prophesying to the wind.
That's it.
All right, precept.
Well, Lord say, pray that your flight not come in the winter, man.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Cold as fuck. Reason. We don't want to get no booty then.
Nah.
It'll be hot.
You know? Hey, I pray, that's right. You better pray, man. I pray if it hit, pray, just get to the springtime, This shit. This ain't gonna be some hell.
It's gonna be hell, man.
Hey, man, it's rough, bro. It's rough in this cold.
I mean, during the summertime it be hot as fuck.
Right.
But nighttime it cool down.
Cool down. Right, you can take that. You like, cool, fuck it. You go around.
You can live in heat. You can live in 80-degree weather.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Draws and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know?
Go get a motherfucking pool and shit, jump in the motherfucking river or something.
Right.
Cool down. The winter time, bro, it's rough.
It's rough.
Imagine you cold and hungry.
Woo! That's a hell of a burden. That's a hell of a burden. That's a hell of a burden.
Genesis 19 and 20. Behold, now this city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one, and my soul shall live? And he said unto him, see, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow thee. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's spirit though, because
Overthrow
hold on, quick. Because we get that scripture when it says the beast of the field shall be at peace with you. Yeah, could happen to the brother in London. No, that's spirit though.
He got his garment on.
You know, but listen though, when I took our subject though, when I was a spirit, because there was the brothers in London, a dog came up to him randomly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was around him and shit. But you consider the animals shall be at peace with you. You know, that's in Psalm 91. Moses said to make the animals at peace with you, because
Them dogs trying to come around.
I've been having this dream about.
Nah, go ahead.
I love my dog.
Nah, yeah, you know that's a goddamn dog.
Yeah, but the whole about imagine that even the animals, the beasts of the field shall be at peace with us, and they can help us through our walk in the time of jig or shovel. You know, you can have someone as a dog can lead you through the spirit. You know, a bark,
Right.
you know,
Just some water.
a dog can bring you food. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of nowhere,
You never know.
and just drop that motherfucker and be out. Because that's the faith that we have as men and Lord. You know,
Matter of fact, we had a game. I probably remember. It was called. I think it was Shinobi. Remember Shinobi had the gun, and the dude was like he was like a ninja.
Oh yeah.
And he had the dog. The dog would go anywhere with him.
He had the dog with him.
He had a dog with him, man.
Fighting with him. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that game. Shinobi back in the day.
Back in the
Yeah,
day.
the ninja.
Yeah. And so he had that dog, and each stage he went to, that dog was
The dog
there.
was there with you.
So when he was in trouble, the dog would attack the dude
Right.
as he was going forward.
Right.
Then the dog would come back to him.
Con.
Yeah.
Hey, dogs are very loyal, though.
Yeah, y'all loyal. That's a
Very
man's
loyal.
best friend.
Yeah, they're very loyal, bro.
Because the word dog is collab,
Yeah, collab.
which is loyal. Because a dog is loyal. You know what I'm saying? You can beat it.
What is it? I don't know. You said it. Great thing.
But yeah, but like I said, you know what I'm saying? You can beat a dog's ass every single day, and it's still,
You still be loyal.
you know what I'm saying?
Be loyal.
Yeah, this is
Hey, you're right, because you think about it, though. You know, you can be in a situation, like you say, you be hungry. Hey, man, dog be keep nudging at you. Like, man, what the fuck this dog keep nudging? Hey, I'll tell you that something, too. That boy, DMX. He'll tell you stories about, you know, he did in the nigga side of it. But when he was homeless, he lived around a bunch of dogs, man. That's why he started growling all the time. He started copying the way they was barking. Because when he was homeless, he had him. He was like 12 years old, 13 years old. You know, his mama put him in an orphanage, left his ass. You know what I'm saying? She left him and never came back. And he started doing heroin, all kind of shit. But about 14, 15, he was on the streets by himself. You know what I'm saying? So he just said he walked around with his dogs. You know what I'm saying? He lived with his dogs, ate with his dogs. And when he's saying that, he ain't talking about his friend. He really saying, I ate with my dogs. That was they protected him and shit. You know, hey, you can be with 4 or 5 dogs. Let the motherfuckers lay around you in the wintertime. It's a covering, bro. They'll warm you up. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what the Lord doing, man.
That's it.
You know?
You know?
Genesis 19:23, the sun was risen upon the earth when Lot entered into Zoar. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstones and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the city and that which grew upon the ground.
Yep.
But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt.
The water. Because that's what it is. You know, she looked back and became a pillar of salt. And the scripture also said, remember Lot's wife, because why? She has substance.
Yep.
So your woman on this side, she might be with you now, you know, you deal with her, and but when that time comes and she take that chip, fuck her, bro. You know? Cause she not gonna come with you.
No.
She ain't, it is a majority of women ain't gonna come with us, bro. Cause these hoes wicked, man. They don't really believe. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they not even gonna make it with you. So you gotta be in that mind frame. That's why I used to all say, be a soldier of your Shai. When you're a soldier, you have no time to cry. You got no time to act like a little bitch about your woman, man. If she dies, she fucking dies. Fuck her, bro. We gotta keep on going. Cause you gotta make it. You know what I'm saying? Can't worry about her, bro. Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's Lot's wife. That's why Lot didn't go. Lot kept on.
He kept
He
rolling.
walking, bro. He didn't go say, oh, babe.
Right. Because he can't look back. He followed. Hey, look.
And he finally heard her look back. He said, oh, shit.
You can hear the devastation, bro.
He kept rolling.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can look back once you get to where you're going. Then you know you see the smoke inside of the board.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like you weren't gonna be able to see.
Exactly.
That's why the crocodile spirit is so important.
That's it.
Because you gotta walk by the spirit. Because if you start hearing that right there, your flesh,
Right.
it's gonna turn back.
It's gonna throw you off.
It's gonna throw you off, man.
Exactly. Because the message, let's say, we going through that same thing. America, both somebody destroy America, we all gotta walk. You know, just speaking, just expressing, right? We just gotta walk. If you look back, you're through. I'm not. We all walking. We gonna keep on fucking walking.
Yeah. You already
And
know
you
what's
might feel the heat come and touch you, about to hit
That's
you.
it.
You feel your ass getting burnt up and shit. You feel the heat. You're like, oh shit, this shit hot.
You warm, brother. You warm.
You
brother. Keep
know,
moving.
no, but you like, oh shit, I can feel the heat. I feel like the heat. You keep walking. You know what I'm saying? Cause soon as you look back, bro, it's over with.
That's it.
Man, this bitch can hit with Nuke right now.
Right.
We gotta walk. We not looking back at this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Keep moving.
And same when you come to the truth, you can't look back when you was in the world.
That's it.
Cause once you look back, you're through.
Yeah.
You know, this stuff is a song, come on, this is all it is right now. You know, so, okay, you know, you can imagine it, picture it, you know. This is coming about to really hit this bitch, we gotta leave. You know, we never have the city, we gotta keep walking straight. And wherever the hell the Lord takes us, where we take us at, we're not gonna look back. Once you look back, you done.
Hey,
You know what I'm
you really
saying?
think about it when you Jake. The majority of Jake, what is there to look back on to? Nothing. You know what I mean? Really,
Unless you have money.
Right, yeah, I mean, right, but if you're the majority of Jake, the majority of Jake ain't got money. So what is there really for you know what I'm saying?
Jake can look back at
What
you.
is there really to look back into? You know? I ain't had nothing but suffering and pain in this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to look back to this motherfucker. So my joy is what's in front of me. You know, I'm happy that the bitch burning and blowing up.
This is Daniel 12, verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried. But the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand.
Yeah, so the wicked shall understand, go ahead.
But the wise shall understand.
Yep.
And from the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate set up, there shall be 1,290 days.
Yep. Going to the time of Rome.
That's right, man.
All right, because when Rome came through, we got crashed on 70 AD.
That's it.
All right, yeah, Luke talked about that. Luke 20:21.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. Let's go ahead and get it. Luke 20:21. The abomination, the abomination of desolation. Because that's going to Rome. Because when we got thrown down, all right, under Titus, all right, because his whole goal was because there's a lot of uproar against Roman and Israelites. You know, that uproar was coming up. You know, there's a lot of in-house fighting between Rome and also the Israelites and also the Jews and the Christians. Because Jews and the Christians were beefing, but they all were the same. Is that one believed in Messiah, the other ones didn't. You know?
This is Luke 21, verse 20.
Yeah, go ahead.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies,
Yes, so when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, because in the time of Rome, that's what Yahweh said. When you see compassed with armies, go ahead.
then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
Yep.
Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains.
That flee to the west parts of Africa. That's how that goes back to that. Because in that time of Rome, we was going under heavy persecution because of the uproars against the Jews and the Christians. That's why Acts 1 says there was war between. Go ahead, get Acts 1 real quick. Just real quick.
Acts 6 and 1.
Acts 6 and 1, just real quick. I'll touch upon it real quick.
Keep reading.
Yeah, go ahead.
And let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto.
Yup.
For these be the days of vengeance,
Yup.
that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
That's all you been written shall be fulfilled. Because the Most High still put his wrath upon Israel because we will be wicked in that time. So the Lord put his wrath upon us in that time. So the same shit that happened in Rome with the Israelites being persecuted, it's going to happen now. Because what is all these Antifa groups going to do? You know what I'm saying? These high level, these Edomites that are for Donald Trump.
Right.
They're going to rule on Jake. These racists, they know their whole goal is they're going to destroy Jake, man. So it's going to be that again. Those like they did in the first purge. They had it was a whole bunch of militia groups in there rolling up in the hoods.
Right.
That's that Jews will be in capacity army. But it happened in Rome, it's going to happen again in America.
Here again.
So all this is we already been through this shit again. But it's going to be worse, though.
It'll be worse. That's it.
Go ahead.
But woe unto them that are with child,
Yup.
and to them that give suck in those days.
Yup.
For there shall be great distress in the land,
Yup.
and wrath upon this people.
Yes, so this will be great stress upon the land and a wrath upon his people. Go ahead.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword. The modern day sword now is the gun. So a lot of Jews are going to be getting laid down with these M4s, AKs, these Mac 11s, these Mac 10s. You know what I'm saying? These double fucking pistols, because Esau can blow that.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 laying Jake shit down,
And
man.
they got a clip. They got a clip where it turns a 9mm into a machine gun.
Hell yeah.
They got motherfuckers be having that big ass.
Yeah, they got
some
motherfucker like
had a
30,
banana
35 fucking rounds.
Motherfucker had a fucking 100-round clip
Oh,
coming out of a
shit.
motherfucking 9mm, man. And that bitch don't, it feel like he don't never stop shooting.
Hell yeah.
That's 200 rounds. He just
And lay niggas out.
laying out.
And that's what happened to Jake.
And Esau always creating some destruction.
Yeah, because in the same like I said, going back to Rome, right? There was a great rebellion. We was rebelling against the Roman. We was rebelling against. He's like, no, we can't have this shit.
Right.
So Titus and his generals, his army, put down that law and they started working their ass, man. You know? Go ahead.
Jake never asked like Jake don't never had the skills to defend himself. Jake, what did Jake do with his gun? He shoot it sideways.
Yep.
Man. He don't have no skills, man.
And then too, but in that time, Jake was skilled, but they rather to have the pleasures, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, rather than to fight back, because they really didn't. Because we was dealing with the high priests. You know what I'm saying? Was dealing with the elders, the Pharisees and Sadducees, the elders. You know what I mean? So they was like, you know, because they didn't want to lose. They didn't feel like war.
Yeah.
They didn't want to go to war. You know, they got a war. They about to lose their spot. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, but that's why in-house fight between the Greeks and the Jews. You know what I'm saying? So it was different between the Greeks and the Jews.
Matter of fact, it's like I don't want to get off subject, but the Maccabees the same way.
Same way.
You know what I'm saying? The Maccabees, you know, they didn't want to go to war, so they started doing the fashions of Rome. So are they not doing the same fashions of Rome now? You know, they don't want to come out of this bitch, man.
Right.
She's dancing too good for them, man.
Right.
Like I told my brother, man, it's like it's like a pig in the slop, man. That mother gonna, hey, you try to go in there and try to get him out, he gonna eat your ass, man.
Right.
He wants to stay in his slop.
Right.
It's the same way here, man.
It's too good for him.
Too good. Hey, you go and tell Jake, man, hey, the world getting ready to, man, don't come with all that negative stuff, man, because Jake want to stay in this world.
Right, nigga, I got my 32 inches on my
Right.
Chevy. I ain't trying to let this shit go. You know? Like, yeah, well, you gonna burn in that.
Burn,
It's
man.
good.
And shall be led away captive into all nations.
And we should led captive unto them all nations. We not led away captive unto all nations. That was talking about the slave trade. Right? That's what they call it, the triangle, the pyramid, man. You know? Ham, Ishmael, fucking Esau, man. Go ahead.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden down under the Gentiles.
And Jerusalem was tried out by the Gentiles because what? They were sacrificing pigs
Right.
on the altar, man.
All kind of
They
laws.
defiled the whole entire. They were defiled the temple, the altar. They came in and they laid that shit waste. Go ahead.
Hey, Slight, that's even when you go back to Caesar and his 4 generals. They was doing the same thing in the temple. They defiled the temple.
The Greeks.
The Greeks, yeah, they started selling all kind of ungodly shit in the temple, man. Selling and trading in the temple. That's what the temple was for. Right.
And now what are we doing now? Spiritual temple, man.
Pork, right.
Pork, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff, abominations that we have right here.
Hey, let's change the following temple.
It's a spiritual thing, man.
That's why everything has pork in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go to a restaurant, it got pork in it.
Or some kind of shellfish and shit.
Yep.
Certain
Always some development. Because it's akin to ran by the heat. Because the heat, you know, that's defiled.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Yup.
And there shall be signs in the sun,
Yup.
and in the moon,
Yup.
and in the stars, and upon the earth.
So this should be
They
signs.
just had they just had a red, what was that at? It was a red sun. Where the hell was that at? I think that was in America. It was like Oregon or somewhere the whole fucking city was red.
I know, cause we had that solar eclipse. We had that solar eclipse 2017.
Yeah.
Then we had a little moon going into 2019. We had that little moon going to 2019, solar eclipse going into 2017. I remember the solar eclipse.
Right.
2017, 2019, we had the lunar moon. You know what I'm saying? And now they had lunar moons down there over there in the Middle East and shit. A couple months away, a couple months back.
Right.
So it's been different signs
kind
going
of
on in the
signs.
heavens and the moons, the chariots, right?
Yep.
You know, you see the chariots of the Lord. So those are signs that tell you that the time is ending. It's here. You know, Because what even the solar eclipse happened when Yahweh Shai died.
Right.
Y'all, it happened on the 15th.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So it didn't happen on 2017. It happened on 2017. Solar eclipse came.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because when Yahweh Shai passed away, the moon turned into black
right.
and sackcloth.
Right. Yep. Beautiful. That's it.
You know? Go ahead.
Upon the earth, distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring.
Hey, and are not these nations perplexed?
Yeah.
Are they? You don't read that part again?
Upon the earth, distress
Stress.
of nations.
Are these nations not distressed?
Huh?
Hey, what did COVID-19 do to all these nations, man?
Stress.
Hey, man, that's some stressful shit, man. Everybody's distressed, man.
Yep.
When you think about Iran, Iraq, all these different places, man. They going through hell. Italy, it's going through hell still, man. Dealing with the coronavirus. China, you know.
With perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring.
That's it.
Men's minds failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
That's it. So that man's eyes are failing for the things coming onto the earth. So when men start seeing these things happening, their heart's gonna feel, their mind's gonna feel. You're gonna be in great tribulation because they know their time is at an end. Go ahead.
Hey, Africa had those locusts.
Yep.
Hey, those swarm of locusts was nuts, man, out there, man. They still dealing with it. You know, you don't hear about it much because the virus, the coronavirus done picked up so much, man. You know?
And then we still got about the 100 days we about to come into.
Woo!
So this shit's about to get bad. So we still got, so soon as Biden gets, when Biden gets elected in the office, shit, I mean, she gonna go to hell, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, that's that 100 days. So that we probably gonna have 100 days of straight tribulation. It could possibly be 100 days of tribulation.
Right.
And when we're just speaking as men, right? To speculate through the spirit. You know what I'm saying? The 100 days, we can look up the Muslim dropping within those 100 days. Hey, who knows?
I just got a quick piece.
You know?
One scripture right here.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14. And it shall be as a chased robe and a sheep that no man taketh up.
Yep.
They shall every man turn to his own people. Like the brother was saying. You know? It's like it. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one to his own land.
That's it. Everybody's gonna flee to their own land because they see that America's too. You know? Go ahead.
Men's minds failing them for fear,
Yep.
and for looking after those things.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Spirit, man.
Men's minds failing them for fear,
Yup.
and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
Yup.
For the powers of heaven shall be shaken,
Yes, so the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Go ahead.
and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
Yeah, they shall see the Son of Man come with power and great glory. So when the heavens shall be shaken. What's that shaking? The eyes of nuclear missiles, right?
Huh.
Let me get Isaiah. Let me get Isaiah 25. That's the nuclear missiles. Isaiah 25:4. When the Most High gonna shake the world with that great shaking. Because the earth is gonna. The scripture say that the earth shall run to and fro like a drunk.
Huh.
Because those missiles when they hit from one end of the earth even to the other, is gonna be a great shaking of the earth. So we also gonna feel heat, but a great shaking. You know.
Hey, you know what the other thing too? They don't think about when those missiles hit, when they explode.
It should be 30.
When they explode, there's shrapnel that flies out from them. Because when Iran shut off that missile in the sea, they were saying that some of the shrapnel had just flared out, man. You know what I'm saying? So people you might miss a missile, and you could be 10 miles away from it. You like, oh damn, this you hit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker hit the ground, yo, shrapnel all through your throat. Hey, because that shit it flares out, bro.
It explodes. And it expands like a mushroom.
Yeah.
That's why Jeremiah said I seen it as it was Isaiah. I seen it as a scroll unrolling.
Right.
You know.
Crazy.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 34:4.
Yeah.
Isaiah 34:4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
That's it. So the whole world shall be rolled together as a scroll. So Isaiah seen it. He said it shall be rolled together as a scroll. So that's what the Lord said. It shall be a great shaking. Go ahead. And the earth shall be devoured. So the earth's gonna be devoured in fire. Go ahead.
But and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Yup.
And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine,
That's it. Go ahead.
and as a fallen fig from the fig tree.
Yup.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Yeah,
Bathed
so,
in heaven.
so the Lord's sword shall be bathed in heaven. Go ahead.
Behold, it shall come down upon Edom and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
That's just overcome upon the people of Edom and upon my curse into judgment. Because as Obadiah said, the Most has an everlasting perpetual hatred for Esau, for Edom.
God.
So this destruction is for Edom, but also for those that are joined in to him,
Yes,
and also that confers unto Israel. Because why we have joined ourselves amongst the heathen, right? So we treat their customs. We want to be like them. We want to be like some white man. You know what I'm saying? We want to live like them. So therefore, you're going to have it judged. Go ahead.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood.
Yeah, so the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. Go ahead.
It is made fat with fatness.
And so it's made fat. Look, so when you look at a missile, that motherfucker fat. I mean, it's very thick. You know what I'm saying? It ain't skinny. It's wide. You know what I'm saying? It's full with fucking destruction. Go ahead.
And with the blood of lambs and goats,
Yep, the blood of lambs and goats. Go ahead.
with the fat of the
Hey, lambs and
kidneys,
goats. Do we represent the lamb? Esau represents the goat.
Go, the nation. Go. Yeah, God.
Go ahead.
with the fats of the kidneys of rams.
Yup.
For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra,
And Basra works another day for Edom, for Basra, America. So the Most has a great sacrifice. Go ahead.
and a great slaughter in the land of Edom.
That's it, a great slaughter for the land of Edom. So the Most High has his judgment set up for the land of Edom. And this is right here.
God.
This is America. This is the land of Edom.
That's it.
So if Esau is a white man, who wins? You know what I'm saying? It definitely ain't fucking Ishmael. It ain't the Arabics.
Right.
That makes no fucking sense.
They don't have no power,
They
man.
ain't got no power.
They
What
got no
power they got?
power, man.
Hey, cause the Most High says Obadiah, he shall build cities up high. Is that Esau the tallest skyscraper in America? It's in New York.
Yeah, hey, and when you go into it, is that all the nations over east, they didn't build like that. They
No,
was in the
man.
deserts. They showed that they westernized. When you go to what's that place, Dubai?
Mhm.
You go over to Dubai, you go look, they build like America built.
Yep.
But they copied the ways of Rome. They just all they did was copy. So you know that they're learning from somebody. And then who runs their shit? Who controls their shit?
America.
Who's in their land? Hey, I see Ishmael over here, but I don't see Ishmael controlling shit over here.
Who puts in
Ishmael
captivity?
might get a little steward, you know what I'm saying? But what do he control here?
Nothing.
He don't control shit here.
No.
Who control the police force here? Is it a bunch of Ishmaelites?
Hell no. It's Edom. It's Esau.
And
So-
who control the United States military? Is it a bunch of Ishmaelites?
No,
Ain't
it's
no
Edom.
Israelites controlling the military.
It's all Edom. It's Edom.
Like you said, when you go over there overseas, they follow Rome.
Right.
Because back in the days, when you go over to Iran, not Iran, but what's the other spot you saying? Dubai.
Yeah.
You couldn't wear no bathing suit over there, man. You had to
Nah.
be covered up.
You said it right.
You gotta be covered up.
Nah.
You couldn't even go. You can't even go
Right.
to a hotel if that ain't your wife.
Right.
You couldn't stay in a hotel. With
Right.
her. But now over in Dubai, you can do both of those things.
It's
man.
because it's Western. What everybody be talking about, you hear the rapper song about. I'm about to go over to Dubai, man.
Yeah.
Because they be having gold cars, gold this, gold that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about riches over there, man.
Uh-huh.
You know, they be, it's westernized over there in
Westernized.
Dubai, man. Everybody talking about going to Dubai to go celebrate the party, man. You know?
And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood.
They know their land shall be soaked with blood. So America's gonna be soaked with blood. Everybody here is gonna die except for a few. Go ahead.
And their dust made fat with fatness.
Yup.
For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance.
So it's the day of the Lord's vengeance. So what the Lord said in Luke 21:20, you know what I'm saying? The earth shall drunk to and fro like a drunkard. Isaiah said that the earth shall be as a scroll. It shall be utterly burnt. Go ahead.
And the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion.
So for the controversy against Zion. Go ahead.
controversy of Zion.
Yo.
And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone.
You saw brimstone. Go ahead.
And the land thereof shall become burning pitch.
That's it. So the land is gonna be a burning pit. So when you know how this, you got a fire pit, you throw that bitch on fire, that shit just burn. Empty there, and it can burn for a long time. A pit, you know, if you dig a big ass pit, you get a lot of shit in there, that shit'll burn for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
It could burn for some days, you know? So America's gonna be that burning pit, gonna be burning for years. We're gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, seeing this bitch still smoking.
Come on.
That's it.
Go ahead.
It shall not be quenched night nor day.
So it's not gonna be quenched night or day. The Most High ain't gonna come. So we get beamed up, we get taken up. The roots is dropping. This bitch gonna be burning. That's why Romans 15. We shall be looking at a mingle mixed with glass, a fire mixed with glass. So we're gonna be looking at this bitch getting burnt up. So we're gonna be on fire. We're gonna be getting our crowns. It's still gonna be burning. We're gonna be over here, you know what I'm saying? Do what we're gonna need to do in these other lands. These other gospel goes back to 2 verse 13. The Lord said he shall, the law shall go forth and he shall punish the heathen.
Yeah.
We're gonna be grabbing them up, putting them in captivity, Esau in captivity. You know what I'm saying? Then we gotta go underground to grab those elites.
Right. Out of their home.
And they're gonna go into captivity. And then we're gonna set up our kingdom over Israel. And this bitch still gonna be on fire. You're gonna still see the burn. You still gonna feel the heat. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna just go away. This bitch still gonna be on fire because America has a lot of different oil pipes, oil lines, gas pipes. This shit gonna burn for a very long time.
It's a powder can't wait to blow.
Yeah, so this place gonna be a burning pit. So this place gonna be, and the Most High is purifying it.
Yeah.
So once and then too, also years go on, we're gonna be in the kingdom. Years go on, we're gonna come back. This shit gonna be desolate. Ain't nothing gonna grow here no more. So once the fire is done, once the smoke is done, it's gonna be just nothing. It's gonna be just straight, just desert.
Because when you say that about the pipelines, when you think about it, if you put gas on the ground right now and you light it within 3 seconds, that shit it's gonna burn straight however far the gas is.
Cars,
So what the fuck
vehicles.
is gonna happen? So once it get down into the pipe, once that fire hit that pipeline, it's over.
And your house is a fire hazard.
Yeah.
Your own home is a fire hazard because they got them big ass gas
line.
line.
Yeah.
So a nuke hit a gas line and one house to the other. That shit. Whoa!
All they gotta do is hit the nuclear plant in America. All they gotta do is hit a gas plant in America. It's over.
It's done.
It's gonna travel through the
Yeah,
pipes.
that's why this bitch gonna burn for so long.
It's the Lord set this bitch. Hey, the very destruction is here. It's set up underneath. The Lord said, "Hey, that's the spirit." Go ahead, you say it. You know?
Nah, but yeah, so I'm saying even Earth is even a fire pit because
Yeah.
up under us they got pipes, they got gas pipes up
That's
under
it.
us.
Hey, it's a design destruction. The Lord made Esau design this bitch to destroy itself.
It's setting the burn.
That's some fucked up shit. That's some fucked up shit when you think about it. The Lord made Esau design this motherfucker so it can destroy him. Literally.
Because
Put
you know-
your destruction here.
That's beautiful.
And then don't forget about all the missiles that ain't been used. Because it's going to be missiles that ain't been used that's going to blow the fuck up inside their silos. Or that's going to be, they got missiles that they got in
Bombs,
vans
grenades.
driving around. Man, come on.
They got all types of weapons that gets hot and it causes, guns.
Yeah.
All this shit they have, imports, outports.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can't be certain temperatures. It can't, some things like even, it's then think about the plagues and pestilence that's going to
And fireworks and
because
shit.
when you start thinking about the CDC, hey, when the electric grid goes down, what's gonna keep certain diseases at a cool temperature, or what's gonna keep certain diseases at a higher temperature, so they fucking shit don't bust and come out.
Yeah.
Hey, so how many diseases that's gonna be out in this motherfucker?
What do you say? It's gonna be 1,000 on the left hand side?
Oh my God, man!
10,000
Right?
on the
Why
right,
it's gonna be
right.
so many? So that's why we gotta pray to the Lord.
Praise
We
the
don't
Lord.
really be seeing the full effect of what really is gonna happen to this bitch. It's set up. The Lord designed Esau to be the weapon of destruction. Okay, he's a destroyer. He is the. What did the Lord say? I shall destroy him who had destroyed the earth. That motherfucker is the destroyer, man. And we don't realize that shit. Like this, everything he got is a fucking car is a bomb. Because you can hit something the wrong way, that bitch will blow up.
to go back to what you were saying earlier about how the Most High set them up.
Yeah.
Hey, they could have used electric cars from the beginning.
They ain't want to.
But they went to what? Gas.
Yeah,
No,
they
went
still
to
can.
gas,
They
man.
talk about that shit now, man. They know they got the technology to do it.
Yeah.
They won't do it. Why? Because it's not profitable. Because why? Because of the big oil companies. Because see, they make too much money off of the oil, off of fracking.
Yep.
They could have been switched this shit on.
Yep.
They could have been did solar and did all kind of different things. They don't want to because they don't because it's a bunch of companies gonna lose money.
Yep.
So it's like fuck it, we just gonna take that.
That's beautiful, brother. I mean, I ain't even think of that way. That's through the spirit.
God.
You know, because you see that pit,
Yeah,
and then ain't nothing here but a fire.
that's it.
That's it.
That's it, man. This bitch ready to go.
Yeah.
It's prepped really well.
Yep.
So how you get I said when you get a fire pit,
Yep.
you put all this things for it to burn up.
For real, bro.
Now all you need is the fuel.
That's it.
And the fuel is
Fire.
the nuke.
You already, yeah. Well, really, the fire is the nuke. The fuel is here.
Yeah.
You got the fuel for the fire. The fire, you just said the opposite.
Oh, I did.
But yeah, the nuke is gonna be the fire.
Yeah, that's it.
And when that bitch hit, hey man, the fuel is gonna go.
Not only that, volcanoes also.
Oh, you got all kinds.
Volcanoes, the volcanoes, they taking North volcanoes, which ain't using no more.
Yeah.
Those will also
Them bitches-
blow up.
It's
They
gonna make
blow
them.
up.
It's gonna
Yeah,
activate
yeah,
them
it's gonna
bitches.
activate them. So yeah, so that's how the Lord has it. It's like Lord has Esau sleeping, really.
Right, he sleep
Lord,
like a
he's
motherfucker,
sleeping
bro.
because he thinks that volcanoes will not be activated. They're not if often turn on, but they just do it whenever they get roused up.
Hey, a place like Hawaii is fucked. All right? All it takes is one good nuke to drop inside of a volcano, an inactive volcano.
Yeah.
And that bitch it's gonna make that motherfucker percolate like a motherfucker. So it's so much shit in America. You gotta think for how many, like I just talked about the volcano. It's so many different ways the Lord gonna just annihilate this bitch. That's it's been
Hey,
set
I
up.
think Jeremiah was saying earlier about, you know, being in a square or a triangle.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
no.
America is, man.
It is,
Because
it
you're going
is.
to have Leviathan coming
Yeah.
one way,
It's all
hey, the
fucked.
Medes coming another way.
Yeah,
You're going to
yeah.
have, hey, a civil
all bad.
unrest inside.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hey, it's all bad, man. It's all. Hey, you remember how you explain? Hey, it's all good. No, it's all bad.
It's all
bro.
bad,
It's
man.
all bad, bro. It ain't no good coming out this bitch.
Man.
So we really, that's why I say we say the righteous shall scarcely be slain.
Scarcely.
So we better. So that's why we here. That's the point of us out here doing what we doing now.
God.
Why? Because the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. When you start thinking about, when you really start going over what's really could happen to this place when the shit go down. You know?
This is Revelation 15, verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous. 7 angels having the 7 last plagues. For in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High.
Yep.
And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire.
So we're gonna be in that sea of glass under us,
Right.
mingled with fire.
Fire gonna be all around.
So
We gonna
under
be-
our feet, we're
we
gonna
gonna
be
be
seeing,
seeing it.
fire, man.
Yup, seeing the destruction.
And we're gonna be up pretty fucking high in the sky.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be basically in the second heaven. You know? We're gonna be up in outer space, seeing under us that fire and looking. And so we're gonna be awesome. We're also gonna be changed. We're gonna be able to have. We're gonna be able to tune in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna be able to see things more in depth.
Clear.
So we're gonna be seeing America being burnt while we're up in those chariots of the Lord. So now we're gonna be seeing the strength of America, deliverance, all in one. And they're gonna be sitting there crying and like, oh, that could have been us.
Right.
You know? So we're gonna have a whole outlook on that shit.
Huh.
Go ahead.
And them that had gotten victory over the beast
Yup.
and over his image.
So them that got the victory over the beast in its image. So then it says image. So an image is something that it looks like. What is America? America is an image. There's a certain way to be in America. There's a certain way how to live in America, or a certain philosophy. That's the image. Go ahead.
and over his mark.
And over there it says his mark. So there's an image that America has, and there's a mark that it has. So the image and mark are two different things. The image of the beast, which goes back to Rome, it's a philosophy, it's a way to be. But then the mark, it's an actual mark you take. It's a karima. It's a shit. Go ahead.
And over the number of his name.
Yup.
Stand on the sea of glass.
So they sit on the sea of glass. Go ahead.
having the harps of the Most High.
Having the harps of the Most High. Go ahead.
And they sing the songs of Moses,
Yup.
the servant of the Most High.
Singing the song of Moses when we sing in the Hebrew tongue. Go ahead.
And the song of the Lamb saying, great and marvelous are thy works.
Yeah.
Yahweh Hashem Shai Almighty, just and true are thy ways.
So just to show all that way, because this so far we're going to understand and see everything. You know what I'm saying? So then you see how the Lord said image and it said mark. Because the image and the mark are two different things. America has a certain image. You know what I'm saying? What would it be an image? The philosophies like how to be, you know, living like holidays, Christmas. Those are the images of America. We flee those things of trying to be like the so-called white man, trying to mirror him, trying to be like the so-called white man. But then that mark is the mark of the beast, that microchip. So that's what you need to too. These other guys don't understand the difference between image and mark. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hey, that goes back to when you have a marking on your body. You know, that mark isn't a tattoo, not a mark.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can tell the difference between a mark and an imagery. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Thou King of saints, who shall not fear thee, O Lord, and glorify thy name?
Yeah, who shall not fear thee and glorify thy name? You know, who's not going to fear the Most High who just overthrew America in 1 hour? Go ahead.
For thou only art holy,
Mm-hmm.
for all nations shall come and worship before thee.
It says so then all nations shall come before thee, worship before thy feet. Go ahead.
Hey, Slocky, because you know there's Edomites in other countries.
Yeah, that's it.
See, we gotta remember there's Edomites that's gonna be in countries
in
that's
South
not
Africa.
gonna get touched.
Yeah, in South Africa.
South Africa, them motherfuckers down there. You got probably like Sweden, shit like that. It's gonna be countries, and them motherfuckers, man. We gonna go get their ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's it's gonna be you know.
Hey, because over there in the Middle East,
Yeah.
we're not. You know, some things gonna get burnt up over there.
Right.
Something's gonna get hit because America's
Israel.
gonna shoot. You know,
Right,
you know America
yeah.
gonna shoot.
Right.
You know, everybody gonna. But this bitch gonna get hit the hardest.
Yeah.
And some parts of the world gonna get hit.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be
Some
parts of the world
parts
that didn't
untouched.
because it was so far off.
Yeah.
You know?
Canada, even Canada being, but it's gonna be parts of Canada that's gonna be untouched.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we gonna have to go get them devils.
Mm-hmm.
I had a precept.
It's gonna be
on
some
that,
work
too.
for that ass.
Yes, yeah.
You know?
For thy judgments are made manifest.
So that just made manifest. Go ahead.
And after that I looked, and behold, the temple of the tabernacle of the testimony in heaven was open.
Yup.
And the 7 angels came out of the temple, having the 7 plagues, clothed in pure and white linen,
Yup.
and having their breasts girded with golden girdles.
Yup.
And one of the 4 beasts gave unto the 7 angels 7 golden vials, full of the wrath of the Most High, who liveth forever and ever. And the temple was filled with smoke from the glory of the Most High,
Yup.
and from his power, and no man was able to enter into the temple
Yup.
till the 7 plagues of the 7 angels were fulfilled.
That's it.
Plagues.
7 plagues in the Most High temples as well in the heavens, because the earth mirrors the heavens. You know, because whatever's in the heavens is on the earth. So we have temples on the earth. There's also temples in the heavens, man. You know, it's a mirror. So same thing in the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is going to mirror the spiritual realm. There's no difference. You know.
Except trees are actually going to be trees.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it on that. Good.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, man. You know, we keep saying we're gonna go hunt them. I'm just gonna bring up, Old Faithful, Jeremiah 16 verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers,
Yep.
said the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them.
Is that so? We're fishing right now. We're still fishing for the elect. You know what I'm saying? There's still blessed to be sealed. We're still fishing. Go ahead.
And after will I send for many hunters,
Yup.
and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and out of them holes of rocks.
That's it. So the most we're gonna send from at those fishes are gonna turn into hunters. We're gonna hunt them out of the holes of the rocks. Esau, eat them. You know? We're gonna hunt you from out your holes and your rocks that you hiding in. You know the Malik? Yeah, you know the Maliks, they gonna be up under the ground bunkers. They gonna feel the heat, they gonna feel the shit.
Yeah, they gonna be on the whole country. Oh, get that.
Yeah. You know, we get everybody, man. Everybody gonna get that husband up your how about Shimmy our shot. You know?
Got another precept because we was hitting them without scripture. I just wanted to bring this out. This is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. This is what we want to be in. This is therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat.
Yup.
So that's what we was talking about. Hey, eat, man. The Lord said what? Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, our power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
That's it. So the Most High servants gonna eat. You shall be thirsty. Go ahead.
Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Yeah, but so we're gonna rejoice, and ye shall be ashamed. Same thing going back to what, 2 Corinthians 13 and 12. You know, some were gladful, some were sorrowful. You know, some were ashamed. Go ahead.
Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart.
I see you gonna cry for sorrow of heart, for sorrow of mind. Because why? You chose to live the presence of this life. You know? Oh, let me go back to Wisdom chapter 5. You chose to live the presence of this life. You know? And that's why Jake don't understand. They're gonna be sorrowful. They're gonna be upset. You know?
And shall howl for vexation of spirit.
So how for vexation of spirit? Gonna be crying for vexation of spirit.
How?
Niggas gonna be vexed, man. You know? Everybody gonna be vexed. You know? It's only gonna be a few that's not gonna be vexed. But for the majority of the world, you're gonna be vexed. Because like I said, niggas think because they know the Israelites, they're gonna be safe. Who the fuck you know you're Israelite?
Yep.
We been knew that. That's our heritage, nigga. It don't make you, this niggas that know they're Israelites are wicked. It don't make no difference.
Make no difference.
You know what I'm
Always
saying?
been wicked ass.
It doesn't matter if you know you're Israelite or not. That don't mean that because you already are.
It don't matter if you know the name of the Lord.
It don't. We knew it back then.
Do it. That's it.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness
Yo.
before the face of such as have afflicted him,
That's so we're setting the face of them that afflicted. That's Esau, suffer white man. Go ahead.
and made no account of his labor.
Yup, me no count of our labors. Go ahead.
When they see it,
Hey, when you come talk about that made no count of his labor, when you think about slavery, hey, Esau don't give a fuck what we did for this country.
No.
Esau don't give a fuck about us building they fucking White House, building up America, period. Hey, every from the lights to rolling pins to doorknobs to peanut butter to video games to water guns
Video game
to
cartridges,
all
yeah.
other kind of shit. Right, video games is the shit. Hey, that was Jake.
Yeah.
Hey, but he ain't giving no account to Jake's labor. He
Potato
don't
chips.
credit Jake being the first man to come out with the what was that? I think the Coleco Atari or ColecoVision, one of them. ColecoVision was the first one. You know, they don't, and that was Jake who came out there with the cartridge.
And
Why?
Nintendo. And
Yeah,
Nintendo. He did.
they don't give that to Jake. You know what I'm saying? The predominance of everything that's made in this earth, the stoplight,
Yep.
they don't give that to Jake. The car, they don't give that to Jake.
peanut butter.
You know, the light, just something simple like this peanut butter, man. They don't give that to Jake. 'Cause, hey, he made no. Hey, read that again.
This Wisdom of Solomon,
He
chapter
made
5,
no.
verse
He
1.
made no account of his labor, man. You know, water. You know, it came back in my mind. You know, hey, Esau made no account of the labor that Jake had went through all through slavery for building this bitch up. You know what I mean? And he didn't give no account for the labor of the Gadites. You know, when they taught them how to farm the fucking lands and shit. What did he do? His way of saying thank you, he gave a bunch of fucking smallpox blankets. You know,
they
gave
killed
them disease.
And then rape the women and kill them.
Rape the women. Yeah, man. That's some shit.
And he smirks when he do it.
Yeah.
Like you go to Esau and tell him something that Jake
He thinks it's
did,
the funniest shit.
he'll smirk at it.
Yeah.
He'll be like, yeah.
Right, yeah, we did that.
But you know, we the one came up with this. Man, without this, you couldn't have this.
Right.
I say that all the time about and this is carnal, but Nike would be shit without Michael Jordan, man.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's kind of like, you know, having peanut butter without jelly, man.
Yeah,
You gotta have something to start something before you can have something to be
Right.
finished.
And how they do it, they came up off of Jake.
Yeah,
They
came
like
up
you
with
say,
Jake.
they brand only got big because of Jake.
Off of
Because
Jake.
back in the day, it was Adidas.
Yeah.
Back in the day. And how did Adidas get big? Run DMC.
Yep.
Hey, who did they use? They used Jake.
Jake.
You know, then they made the Adidas after that.
Yep.
You know, everything was used up. Hey, right now the clothes that they make, how's that big? The fashion. It's off Jake.
With Gucci.
Yeah, all of who wear that shit. Nigga named himself after the company. Gucci Mane. You know, like the Ox said. You know what I'm saying? But it takes Jake to why, because he are the salt of the earth.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, you the thing to make that cookie go pop. You know what I'm saying? You the panache.
Yeah, cause when it goes working out, when it goes working out, who you gonna look up? You gonna look up? You don't look at right?
Yeah.
You got Jake. You know,
They try to throw Esau in there.
Yeah, you're right. Esau there a little bit, but you gonna look at most workout videos, they're all Jakes. You know what I'm saying? There's easy dude. All this on my Instagram, he was jump roping with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It's kind of clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We the salt of the earth.
Yeah. Even when it comes to working out, when you were saying, it's now I ain't talking about Ronnie Coleman. What's my man? He's a Jake, man. He won that shit like 6-7 times, man. He's the first one to win Mr. Olympia. He's a Jake. You know, back in like the 70s, man. You know, he was 80s. He was before Ronnie Coleman's time. You know, but he was a Jake. He was the shit. You know, he was outbeating them all, man. But and even back then, Esau used to look half cooked. But then when later on came up, who Esau when they go to bodybuilding contests, what they look like? They look like a bunch of niggas. They look like they be suntan, oiled up, dark as fuck. You know, it's like, wait, like y'all gotta beat Jake. You gotta have melanin to look right. This shit don't look right without the video.
Exactly.
It's all about Jake. It's all about Jake. It's all about Jake, man. You know, and Jake's like these dumb bitches. Dumb bitches we just seen up here now with all that music. What they playing? Jake. Oh, I hope you got a fat dick like what was that Missy Elliott song just came up? We said search his dick out like or whatever. See if it's really big, like you know, it's some Jake. They playing some Jake. Oh nigga, this nigga. You know, it's all Jake. It's not. It's not them.
Yeah.
You know, because they shit is dead and boring.
It's whack.
It's whack.
It's no salt.
Right.
It's no flavor.
Hey, Elvis Presley's real shit. He learned how to dance from a Jake. That shit came out that it was a Jake in the background. It was a Jake that was doing music like he was doing music. He copied this shit. He went and watched him doing this shit. Hey, he came out, started doing it too.
With the hip thing, with the little twist.
The hip, the twist, all that shit he used to do. It's a and that's Chubby. That's Chubby. What's his name, brother? Chubby Checkers. He started that. But it's another Jake that was dancing something, you know, similar. You know, Jake got that shit. He was just dancing that similar way, and Elvis went up and stole that shit, man.
Just like, hey, what do Edomites do when you can't do something? They said, hey, you should supposed to be able to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If Jake be lazy with something, with school or athletic, you don't catch it when you younger. You like, you supposed to be able to do it.
Right.
Why am I supposed to be special?
Right.
You know, it's not until you come into the truth or start doing some research why they say that, man.
You gotta work 10 times harder so they can steal your shit.
So they can steal your shit. I used to do that in corporate America. How you do that? Can you show me a process?
Right.
You know, they always gotta have a process. Right. Jake just gotta he gotta look at something and Jake be able to do it.
Just do it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Esau, they always gotta have a process. That's the reason why Jake be failing in school.
You gotta study that shit, man.
Yeah.
Esau's thorough in his study. He's a good study. You know, and that's why all that, that's why when you think about shit like who did the first open heart surgery? It wasn't Esau. Yeah. That was Jake.
Jake.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit was Jake, man. You know?
And he did it without a book.
That's the point. Yeah, it just hit him, man. That's the shit just come to you naturally.
This shit one try.
Yeah, man.
I'll kill this niggas over with.
Right, like fuck it. You know,
People
wait,
always
let me
talk
think.
about, people be
Oh
talking
shit,
about,
that worked.
people be talking about like diseases and stuff. Jake just look at it. Kind of like, you know, if you look at somebody with diabetes, all that is just inflammation of the blood.
Yeah.
You know, Jake will look at a picture of Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
We'll see all that Kool-Aid, all that sugar be at the bottom, then water.
Yeah.
But once you dissolve that water and spin that Kool-Aid around, that sugar will dissolve.
Yeah.
Well, if you do the body the same way, will it not dissolve?
Yeah.
But what Jake do, we'll put more and more sugar in our body.
Right.
Then say, I don't know why, this is hereditary.
Right.
Ain't no damn hereditary. You just eat the same shit
That
that
your
your folks
eat.
did.
That's
You
it.
know what I'm
You
saying?
repeat the same
We
shit.
eat the same shit. And now you see it more and more. Jake get more and more diabetes. Why? Because he said it earlier. He put bacon and everything. Against everything that the Most High put for us in the damn food.
Pork fat, pork juice.
Yeah,
You
man,
can't
that
have
shit's
nothing.
filthy, man. That's that shit on something. That shit nasty as fuck, bro. That shit disgusting, bro. And another thing too. I lost it. Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
That's it. And we doing that right now.
Right now. Yeah.
And that's a custom to what we doing now. You know, we saying the great boldness. We don't give a fuck what enemy might come down here. We don't give a fuck who walking past the mayor, president. We don't give a fuck. We still gonna teach what we teach. You know what I'm saying? We teach it when the Centurions come down. They didn't hurt us teaching. And you just gotta keep teaching, man. You know? Go ahead.
Matter of fact, it's like you, brother. We're teaching them from the Colosseum of Rome, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Rome is right in front of us, man. I mean, we coming to a time where we're standing what? Let me hear that again. It's like
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness
great boldness,
That's
man.
it, man.
before the face of such as have afflicted him.
That's it. So at some point in time in life, these motherfuckers had us in slavery. At some point in time in life, we've been down here. We have been somewhere in slavery under this devil, man. You know? Go ahead,
And made no account of his labor.
That's it.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. And they shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Yeah, so they shall be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation. You know, go ahead.
So far beyond all that they looked for.
Yeah, far beyond all that they look for. Go ahead.
And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit
Yup.
shall say within themselves, this was he
Right.
when we had sometime in derision
Right.
and a proverb of reproach.
Hey, bro, you gotta think about that, because when they had Jake, little babies, alligator throwing the alligator bait, they had little Jake's little young kids. Esau be sitting in the chair as fucking resting stools, resting his feet on them.
Yep.
You know, and they probably had them flicking their toes and shit. You know, Esau's a debased motherfucker.
Yeah.
So you got to think about how he'll think. You know, he probably had little boys sucking the fucking nasty crud out his. You know, Esau's debased like that, man.
debased, man.
He'll sit there and take a man and break him in front of his fucking family, man. You know, take a man, tie him up on the floor, open his legs and bust his ass open, and then make his children and his women watch.
Yep.
That's shit. That's some dog shit, man. That's horrible, man.
Yeah.
Now we ain't gonna do that, but we gonna do some shit to that motherfucker, man. You know, we ain't gonna do no filthy sodomized shit.
We ain't doing that, boy.
No, we gonna fuck him up so he gonna understand that sodomizing shit. I'm gonna cut his rod the fuck off. You know, nigga, you ain't got no rod no more, motherfucker.
He'll be doing like,
You know, you gonna lose your rod, motherfucker. You ain't, you know what I mean? Or if you get one, it's gonna be that big, motherfucker. Just enough for you to bring a baby to the world, bitch. Just to get a little semen out that little pecker, that little fucking, you know what I mean?
Hey, brother,
Shit.
go back to Trimble.
You know? Hey, but hey man, but Esau, he gotta get that shit back though, man. He deserved to get back what he did to us,
That's
man.
right, brother.
You know, cause there's shit, that's the point. There's shit that ain't been told that he done. That's the real shit. Is that there's so much shit Esau and his fucking woman, the fucking animal, done that we don't even know about, man. We know about it, but we, you know, it's just done left our memory, man. You know, it's way more to it, man. Go ahead,
Wisdom of Solomon 5:2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
right.
So, hey, when they see us, man, we like a clock.
That's right.
When you see Esau come by us, we have a trembling fear.
Yeah, come.
You know, because the thing is, they ain't never seen this before.
Yeah, come.
You know, so they saying, hey, what is this?
Right.
And then they go look it up. It is a time. They go read it again.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
They should be troubled with terrible fear, man. And they see us when they come out those buses or they ride by here. Don't you see the faces, the fear on their faces?
Yeah, hey, the little Edomite family walked past when I was coming back from over at the car. You know, they was all like,
Yeah, terrible
you know,
fear.
you know? I turned around and looked at their ass, you know what I'm saying? I like fucking with them, man.
Yeah.
You know, because I know in their mind, they know what time it is, man.
Yeah, that's it.
You
We are a clock of the Most High, man.
Right.
Hey, have we not always been a clock of the Most High?
it.
Every time the prophets come out, wasn't it terrible fear?
Yeah.
Was it? Hey, was it Daniel?
Yeah.
When he was telling Nebuchadnezzar, how he Nebuchadnezzar, he was telling them, man, Jeremiah, that we was that clock of the Most High, and now we're the clock of the Most High. Now you see us all around the four corners of the earth. And when they see it, they come with what? I say it one more time, brother.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Woo!
terrible
That's a
fear.
terrible fear, bro.
And so be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
We're strange to them, man.
Yeah.
Look, we're strange. When have you ever seen Jake walk around, you know what I'm saying, with garments, man?
Right. Right.
When
Some
you have
strange
seen him,
shit.
yeah, you ain't seen him screaming and hollering on. I mean, you ain't, especially here in Nashville.
Yeah.
Hey, YSO been in Nashville for 2 years, man.
Yeah.
When everybody was jumping hoops,
Yeah.
YSO was here. We ain't saying this boastfully. We just saying this. Hey, we the mouthpiece of the Most High. Imagine this: out of the whole Middle Tennessee, YSO is standing boldly in front of Rome.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
So far beyond all that they look for, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he who we had sometime in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor.
Yes, they kind of like to be madness. You know,
He said we
in our,
fools. Huh?
you know, in our life without honor. Go ahead.
That's it. Hey, let me. Hey, he said we fools. Hey, you gotta hit that. We fools. They call themselves. They gonna be fools. Like, bro, what the fuck? We was fucking with them.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! Like, what the hell? We some. Hey, what? That's why they. That's why I said. What is it? What is it? Their children shall seek to please the poor, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, because they're going to be fools, man. They're going to be dumb. It's like, what the fuck did we do, man? Why did we do that to them people? Well, what the hell? That was the Lord's chosen people. We did that?
Yeah. Yeah. That's right, brother. Hey, and you see it. You see Edomites now. Hey, why they kicking it with Jake?
Yeah.
Because they having that sympathy, man.
Right.
That
Right.
sympathy measure of Jake, man. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I that wasn't me. That's what they always say.
Hey,
Every
the
time they come to
Edomite,
count.
hey, Slocky, hey, the Edomite bitches, they think they're going to escape judgment through Jake.
Through Jake.
2/3 Jake, though. See, they think they're going to be able to, see what I'm saying? That's why they fuck with Jake so heavy, man.
Yep,
You
yep.
know what I'm saying? They thinking they're going to escape the judgment, man.
Yep.
But even if you fucking with Edomite judge in the day, bitch, you going to die by fire. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saving you unless you somewhere in Jake hole. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know about it. That's your only hope.
You're right, bro. And that's not just Edomite. The other day I was seeing in the grocery store, I see Moabite with Jake.
Yeah, all of them, man.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. And you know, and next to Esau, Moab can't stand her ass.
Right.
Esau, Moab, and Ham, they hate our fucking ass, man.
And you can tell when you go to a restaurant.
Yep.
You know, they'll give you any damn thing.
Nah. Right.
They'll have Jake eating cockroaches in his damn
Right.
shrimp fried rice. Well, hell, that's what it is.
That's what it is, really. So it's the roach of the shrimp of the sea. Go ahead.
Verse 5. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints?
I said, yeah, howling over among the children of the Most High, and a lot is among the saints.
That's it.
You know? Go ahead.
Therefore have we erred from the way of truth,
Yep.
and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us,
Yep.
and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us.
Yep.
We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness
Yeah, so the people understand they were themselves in the ways of wickedness. Go ahead.
and destruction.
Yep.
Yeah, we have gone through deserts
Yep.
where there lay no way.
Yeah, so they're going to the desert, they no way. So there's this island, there's nothing there. Go ahead.
But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known
He
it.
said, so far as the way of the Most High, they going to know they haven't known it. Go ahead.
What hath pride profited us?
Yep.
Or what good hath riches with our voting brought us?
That's it. So what did pride profit us, you know? What did the richest profit us? Profit us? That's not going to be only Esau, but the whole world. You know? What did riches profited us? Pride. Go ahead.
What hath pride profited us, or what good hath riches with our vaunting brought us?
Yep.
All those things are passed away like
Yeah.
a shadow.
So all these, like I said, celebrities, the baby, all these niggas, they're vaulting their riches, they're putting out there, showing it, flashing it. You know what I'm saying? What is that profited us? It's gone. Go ahead.
And as a post that has by, and as a post that has by.
The post that's passed by, when you drive past the pole or a post, you see it for a little bit. When you drive past it, it's gone. You can't see it no more. Go ahead.
And as a post that has hasted by.
Go ahead.
And as a ship that passeth over the waves of the water, which when it is gone by, the trace thereof cannot be found, neither the pathway of the Nile in the waves.
That's it. Go ahead.
Hey, because when you think about a ship, the propeller, you see it before a moment.
That's it.
Right? The propeller, it kicks up the water, it'll make the wave, and then once it go past a certain length, you can't find that wave anymore. It's gone. You know? Go ahead.
For as when a bird hath flown through the air, there is no token or her way to be found.
Right.
But the light air being beaten with the strokes of her wings, and parted with the violent noise and motion of them, is passed through, and therein afterward no sign where she went is to be found.
That's it. So once a bird flies past, it's gone.
It's gone.
You can't see it no more. So same thing with America. You know, the riches. It's gonna fly past through the night. In the morning they gonna be there no more. It's gone. You know?
Or like as when an arrow is shot at a mark, it parteth the air, which immediately cometh together again, so that a man cannot know where it went through.
Woo! I like that. So let's we get shit around the air street.
Right.
It go where it go. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it lands. We gotta walk far to the sea, but I can only go but so far.
That's right.
So with America, America's I can only go but so far. There's a certain limit. Once that limit hits, you can't see it. No more's gonna be gone. Go ahead.
Even so, we in like manner, as soon as we were born, began to draw to our end, and had no signs of virtues to show, but were consumed in our own wickedness.
That's it. So that's how it is when you're born. You know, first time, as soon as you come out the womb, your days are being numbered. You know, you die slowly every single day. You know what I'm saying?
You can't see it.
No, you don't know when you're gonna die.
You don't know.
You know, it just comes. It just happens, and once you die, you're dead. You don't think about that shit no more because you're dead.
Right. And you can't even say I'm my old age.
Yeah.
Because shit, you can be like, I keep saying it, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
You know, I hate to say it, man, but I bring that brother out all the time. Because he didn't know that.
Hey, he's just the number one guy.
Hey, he is, man. He's 100% number one guy. But he didn't know. You know, he didn't know at 40, what was he, 41?
Yeah.
40, 41?
Yeah,
or whatever, 30, whatever, 40, whatever, however. He didn't know that was his time.
Ain't nobody was expecting Kobe Bryant. No. You figured Dwayne Wade or something.
Yeah, well, he was in his prime.
Yeah,
Kobe was in his prime. I mean, he almost had everything locked up. Hey, that's how the Lord gonna do Esau. Esau, he said, once he feel his belly, once she feel his belly, he's gonna do what? Come. So Esau's belly is full. He said Kobe Bryant's belly was full. The riches of the world, when you have the riches of the world, your belly is full.
For the hopes of the ungodly is like dust that is blown away with the wind, like a dead forth that is driven away with the storm, like as the smoke which is dispersed her. No, not yet. Like as the smoke which is dispersed her and there with a tempest, and passes away as the remembrance of a guest that tarrieth but a day.
Let's see on that.
Yeah, I got a quick precept. This is 1 Timothy, verse 10. Let me start. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verses 10. I'm gonna go with 9 first. But they that will be rich fall in temptations and snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which draw men into destruction and perdition. Verse 10, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some convert after they have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
That's
But-
it. The root of money is the root of all. Well, the love of money is the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying? It was because Jake loved money.
Love the money.
You know, it's not the need of it. It's the love of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So my point was like, if you read, the verse 10, for the love of money is the root, like it, verse 9, but they that will be rich fall into temptation. And that's kind of what the brother was saying about Kobe Bryant. It's the temptation, man. Then he says what? It says in a snare. So what is a snare, man? The money.
Yeah, it's a snare.
It's
It
a
can be a
snare.
snare into you. Hey, because what the Lord said, money is a defense. But when you love it, it becomes, it's a snare. It becomes a snare unto you, man.
And to many foolish and hurtful lust, which draw man into destruction and perdition.
Yeah.
So that just like we say all the time about these athletes, and like the brother said last week, when these athletes come in here and play in this stadium, their snares is the money.
Yeah.
It's a constant battle that they'll see us out here speaking this truth, and they'll walk past us, man.
Yeah.
Because the money, they know what we speaking is the truth. Because once you get to a certain level, you are told you got access to resources that no man can do. Like the brother say, hey, when you go overseas, you can start seeing Russia. You can see that the so-called black man was leading this world, was Yahweh Shah. There's pictures and stuff. And I know this being my dad being in the military.
Russian icons.
Russian icon. You start to travel around the world, you start to see things not of America. America is this prison, man.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
It's a fucking lie.
You lie, yeah. You
Everything about it's a fucking lie.
right. You come to America, and everybody's saying they want to come here, but really, when Jake go to another country, hey man, he really realized who he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they got the catacombs of Rome.
Yeah.
Where it starts showing all the old Roman emperors and shit.
Uh-huh.
A lot of them was Jakes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It starts showing that Jake was real prominent in Rome.
Brothers be going over to Asia. There be some women run up to Jake, just want to touch his skin.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like a superstar.
Yeah, I heard about that. 'Cause like when I was at the gym and shit, dude was talking about how they had went to somewhere. They went out there, but they had went out the country. They said they got so much love.
Yeah.
They said there was a woman that they couldn't fuck.
Yeah.
They said everybody. They said, bro, when you only in America is where they hate that. You said you go out anywhere else, you're nothing but love.
Number love. Hey, my wife, I think one time, a lot of Jake was moving to Brazil.
Yeah, shit, they be in Colombia.
In Colombia?
All over.
All over.
Yeah.
Because they know those women are not westernized.
No,
they
they
see
not.
Jake.
Yeah.
And they say, they take care of Jake.
Yeah. You gotta watch yourself though. They say you gotta, you go to certain parts of Colombia,
Yeah.
shit like that. You gotta watch it when you go because you got the hooker situation.
Yeah.
They be at the beaches. They want to, suck and fuck. They know what they there for. But then you can find a woman. You can go to a certain part. They find a woman. There's certain women that they like. They more homely women. They say even the women that's the hookers will go cook for you.
Yeah.
They'll rub your feet. You know what I mean? They'll do. Yeah. It's like the hookers rub your feet. You know what I'm saying? Like damn, they cook.
Yeah.
But that's how it is in Colombia. You know what I'm saying? Like in a lot of, Brazil, all the other places, man. They got that wholesome. They're really made to be family women.
It's only in the U.S.
Yeah, it's only in the U.S. It's like that, man. I said, damn, I ain't heard a hooker go rub your feet.
Yeah.
She might suck your dick, but that's you might get some defiled ass pussy.
Yeah.
It's like I said, damn, she do what?
Yeah.
Cook and clean. She got the. But when Jake go over there, Jake and love it, man. Jake
love it.
enjoy it because here he ain't dealing with these fucked up ass women, man. Where it's all about them. They make it all about you.
Yeah.
No, you, my man. They want to take care of you.
Take care of you.
And also, when you think about money, when it talks about as a defense, it depends how you use it. All right, because you can also be rich and still be the truth, to be honest. Because in the scriptures, was not Solomon, did he have many riches? So yeah, it all depends how you use it. It depends what spirit comes on you. All right, because a lot of times when you get rich and have a lot of money, it's a spirit. You get a demon on you. It's a money spirit. All right, you buy a lot of things. It's no need for the Lord, but you can also be in the truth and also be rich, because was it not Solomon? When Solomon asked the Lord for wisdom, he didn't ask for riches, but he asked for wisdom. But the Lord still gave him plus more, and he gave him riches. But Solomon still believed in the Lord, because it's the way Solomon uses the way Solomon. And so that's why Solomon used wisdom. All right, that's why with money you also have to use wisdom. That's why the scripture says money can also be a defense. All right, so it just depends how you use it.
But this is the money. This is the money. This truth is the money.
That's it. That's the richest now. But it's just that on this side, if you got riches, you
Yeah,
gotta
that's
get
what
it.
I'll tell you.
You gotta get it through Esau.
Yeah, you're
so the
probably
so the riches change on this side. You know what I'm saying? So we hit it now. You could be rich on this side and have money, but you gotta really be in these scriptures, be heavy into the Lord Yahweh Hashem Al Shah to keep yourself from the self pleasures of this life. You know, it's not that you can't be rich. You can't have. I mean, you know what I'm saying. But if you got all that money, what's the use of the Lord right now? You know what I'm saying? You know, if you got all that money, like you said, you know, the Lord ain't really. You're not gonna really want to come out to camp. Like, hey, brothers, you know, y'all out at camp. You know, I might catch you later. I'm about to go run down to Brazil right quick. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all brothers want to go do camp in Brazil? You know, you here now you might be doing camp in Brazil, but this is our home. You know, we got to take care of home. This is where the Lord put us. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that, you know, so you got to really be careful. It's a real thin line on this side, man, when you're dealing with money. And it's not saying you shouldn't have money or nothing like that. Not saying that. Because, like I said, money is a defense, man. Wisdom is a defense. All right? Wisdom teach you how to use money, how to work money properly.
Have it just right.
Yeah.
Not too much, not too little.
What we always say.
It's a balance to everything.
What we always say, when they was doing that, they was a sovereign nation.
Yeah.
We was a sovereign nation.
Sovereign nation, right.
You know what I'm saying? So we if we did have the money, we could do what we want to do based on the rulership. See, the rulership here is wicked.
Right.
So when you get the money here, you gotta apply wickedness, man.
Right.
You know, when an athlete gets money, he gets wicked. Why? Because this world is based off of wickedness, man. You know, an athlete, an entertainer, what they always get? Houses, cars, hoes. You know? They always do that. And then they start doing what? Start doing all kinds of wicked ass shit, man.
Right.
You know, I always say, you know, going to the strip club, man.
Right.
Throwing his dollars, man. Hey, a man of wisdom ain't throwing his substance down to no woman jumping on a pole, man. Swinging on a pole. Hey, a man of wisdom ain't doing that. A man of substance ain't gonna throw away money that way. But a wicked ass nigga would do it. Because of, what does a wicked man do? Wicked shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah, that's what he gonna do. And when we look at it, when you ever have any money, if Jake ever get any money, even this little stimulus check, what did Jake do? He don't think about no investment. He don't. Hey, he brother said, hey, a few minutes ago, he thinking about a PS5. Hey, if they give us $1,400, Jake ain't thinking about no substance, man.
He even forgot about a PlayStation.
Hey, a PlayStation, go get him some yayan and go get him some herb, man.
Yeah.
He go smoke it up, man.
That's it. Nigga forgot about PlayStation.
Yep.
Go get some motherfucking weed. And that's it. That's niggas for
It's
you.
gone, man.
That's it.
A heavy spirit that's out here is also letters to the rich man. The rich man spirit, his spirit is really heavy out here.
Of course.
All right. Whenever you get rich, all right. That's why you have to read the scriptures, because in the end, at the little run, he did his thing. He was rich and all that stuff. Made do face some crumbs at him. He was happy, but when he got to the spiritual realm, he got burnt up by fire. He was just. And then he asked Abraham if he can get something by the tongue. Just
It's the parable of Lazarus.
He wanted to get a drop of water on his tongue.
a drop of water on his tongue. So and what did he do? He had grief and regret. That's why we were going into not having to regret things coming to camp and stuff, doing all that. So that's why you don't have to be like the rich man. All right.
That fire represent him going through great tribulations, right? You know. He was greatly vexed. You know, he was vexed in the spirit.
He was dry.
Yeah,
he had no water. He had no spirit.
Yeah, so he wanted some relief. You know what I'm saying? But that relief he couldn't get because because it's too late. You already the path you're supposed to go. You know?
You made your choice.
That's it.
Matter of fact, it was a thing, I know it's carnal, but Steve Harvey, I was watching it with some family. Steve Harvey had the show where it says, what do a wealthy man want besides his wealth? And they was saying everything but the thing that was true. But the answer was happiness, man. Something as simple as, hey, all of us sharing whatever we have on a little fire. And all of us take that bread or that hamburger and disperse it to one of another. Hey, we happy with that, man. But a rich man see you, hey man, you out here cooking hamburgers and steaks on a grill, you know, in 30-degree weather. They're like, man, why don't you go to this steakhouse, man? Well, hey, we are happy with the truth coming out here getting scoffed at. We're happy, man.
That's it.
We don't have to go to a 5-star restaurant, man, to be happy. Us brothers out here, week in, week out, man, no, going through hell. That torment he was just saying, like the brother was just saying, that torment day, it's either heat, or it's cold, or it's a nigga trying to throw a rock at you. You know what I'm saying? Or we gotta relocate like pilgrims.
Yep.
We constantly moving, man. But hey, every time we come out here, all the brothers be like, hey man, we had another spot. Hey, the brothers rejoicing. Because we know what is the end.
Hey, this is Matthew 19, and this is Matthew 19 and 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good things shall I do that I may, that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is Yahweh. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. He said unto him, Which? Yahweh said, Thou should do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, meaning your brother, all right, your fellow tribe members. The young man said unto him, All these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? Yahweh said unto him, If thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give it to the poor. And thou shalt have treasures in heaven, and come and follow me. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, and he had great possessions. Then said Yahweh unto his disciples, Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. When his disciples heard it, they were exceedingly amazed, saying, Who then can be saved?
Yeah.
You know?
Because it's impossible to do that.
Yeah, come.
You know?
So you know that's it. So who gonna be saved? So that's it. So your riches is not gonna get you into heaven, right? You can't buy your way in. You know what I'm saying? So if you got money on this side, you know, don't love it and cherish it, because it's not gonna it's worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? So hey, no matter how much money I gotta go do the work. If you're a man of the Lord, you gonna do the work. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what's happening here. I'm not saying you gotta take your money and go give it all to the poor, and then you be broke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta still take care of yourself, defend yourself with the money, and the rest of it just keep on pushing. You ain't got time to be taking trips over to Brazil and having a good ass time. This ain't that time right now, man. This is the time of murder. This is the time of war. This is not the time of peace. You know? We ain't got time for that bullshit, man. So that's why it's hard for a rich man to make it, like Yahweh said. At the end of the day, you can't give up the pleasures of your money.
You're too busy.
Right, because your money offer you great pleasures.
Right.
Yeah.
We said something about the constellation of this world.
That's it.
You know, the constellation of this world, these millionaires get.
Yeah.
They get these things and they forget his Lord. But every man who done had the riches forgot the Lord, man.
And like what the Boosie say, I ain't got time for you, Lord. Shoot.
Shoot.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? That's it.
So, and when you're rich, you become stupid also because you don't really gotta do nothing. Like making it simple as People Judge said, you can get somebody else to do it, like a maid.
Yep.
You don't even know how to cook when you're rich. You don't need to learn how to cook when you're rich. So yeah, so when you're rich, you're stupid, all right? You basically become stupid. You forget how to do the things, the regular basic things in life.
All right, everybody got anything else? Got any precept? All right.
All right, so with that, just want to give all praise God for Abanawa.
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahusha, Bashim, Rakadash.
It belongs to the Apostle Elder Millstone, which also the square. Peace and much love. So to Israel with that, shalom.
Shalom.
Ball.
Do I want the post, or do I click stop? This is new. And YouTube live session.
You want to stop broadcasting?
You didn't catch it.
You wish to.
We're still live.
Oh, wait.
We're still live.
Hold on. That's why he said that.